I think I'm live now. I think I'm on YouTube. Nikki, okay. So it's such an ordeal. I hope this is showing up. Nikki, period. I'm live on StreamYard, period. Come on in. Sheila Hebert is there, here. Hi, Sheila. Okay, I'm going to go up. There's Nikki. Nikki, I can't hear you.
Can you
There
hear me
you
now?
are. Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yay!
I think we did it. I think people are joining now. Oh, and Scott's making my cappuccino because I was going to make it, but then all this mayhem happened. Now I'm going to go upstairs where the lighting is better and put on lipstick.
I put on lipstick. So are we live now?
We are.
Hi, everybody.
This was such an ordeal.
I'm exhausted.
I know. Well, at least, oh, there. Okay, so we are on, I think this is on YouTube now, I think. So let me get, I have my whole setup here because I wanted to be festive. Okay, Nikki, you entertain the folks. I got to get stuff done.
Okay, let me show everybody what I've been working on.
Okay.
This is because I know we're doing a kit parade this morning, but I just wanted to share what I've been working on for the last week. And I haven't ironed it, which is most unlike me. Oh, back to front. There.
I know. I'm sorry if I'm making anybody sick, but I got to get it out of the case.
I thought you might have been going to the toilet.
No, that's later. No toilet. Thanks, Scotty. Can I put it right there? Can you reach that? Just set it right there.
Look how handsome he is.
I know.
Thank you, Scotty.
He's
thanks
wonderful.
For my coffee.
Wonderful.
No cappuccino for you.
We can make a cappuccino for Nikki.
Send it to me. I might get it in 6 months.
Okay. Oh, what an ordeal.
Oh, it was such an ordeal.
Oh, there. Okay. Finally.
Look how magnificent your hair looks today.
Why, thank you.
Okay, so look at my display.
Oh, look, it's even got twinkly lights.
I know, I did fairy lights, and I was going to put fairy lights on me because, you know the expression, oops, sorry, I'll be right back. You know the expression, right?
What expression would that be?
Lit up like a Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't have a Christmas tree because I don't celebrate Christmas, in case anybody doesn't know that already. Everybody knows that.
Confession time, we don't have a Christmas tree either. We've got a pot plant that I've put sparkly lights in.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh, we didn't introduce ourselves.
Oh, we didn't. You go first.
Thanks.
Right. I'm Betsy Klager from Colorado.
And I'm on Nikki Noodle. I got chicken on the barbie. And I had a baby, but the dango ate my baby. And then we're going to have some chicken on the barbie and some beer for Australian for beer.
And I'm going to have a hamburger.
You have to do a Jersey accent.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
If
I went straight to the South then. You're not from the South.
Hi, I'm Nikki Noodle. I'm from Alabama. Oh, I think Jenny's going to get mad. Jenny Long Dog Stitcher, because she lives in, I want to say Alabama. I think she does. Here, I'm
Okay.
trying to do
Oh,
this.
That's beautiful.
You know,
Don't
my
electrocute yourself.
I know. my tiara will be en route to Laura.
This must be very entertaining for those who are watching.
I know. I'm sorry, everybody, but Nikki. Okay, so I thought before Nikki and I spent a lot of time on Zoom, which would have been, obviously a great time for us. But if we ended up not having it recorded and not being able to post it to YouTube, we would have been very disappointed. So I thought I better check this out because I knew I couldn't rely on Nikki. So huge shout out to Becca, Sam Fitches. She got us to this point.
Becca.
Yes.
She's
And
a lifesaver.
is this lit up enough? Am I lit
gorgeous.
like a Christmas tree?
It's gorgeous. You look beautiful.
I have to put lipstick on. Sorry. So Becca, thank you. And Darcy, you were worthless. I video called.
Are you surprised there?
I video called Darcy and I said, how do I do this? He didn't answer because he thought I was butt dialing and thought maybe I was on the toilet. So
yeah. Well, that's understandable.
I know.
It happens occasionally.
The one that I'm on the toilet.
And your butt dial. That's how we got to know each other, wasn't it? Through butt dialing.
That's true. I butt dialed Nikki. Before we get started, I got something that's really, really old. Not as old as I am, but something old. Yum. This is something that I stitched for my Max.
Oh, it's cute.
When he turned 1, because
oh.
I'm such a good mother. I knew that a 1-year-old would love a cross stitch piece to hang on the wall.
They would. Well, at least they're not old enough to be able to say, Mum, that looks like rubbish. Get it off the wall.
Right. We skied a lot, before I got old and hurt my back. And the pole was like, and there's some stains on it. It's on Ada, and I did have it professionally framed, but I just thought that was really cute. I just thought
it is very cute.
But anyway, I wanted to show that off. This thing on my head's bothered me. I'm gonna take it off.
Oh, is it too tight?
It's squeezing my huge brain.
Not your tumor.
Not my tumor. Ow. Oh, now I'm gonna lose my hair.
Don't muck up your hair. Oh my goodness.
So
better.
Welcome everybody. It's hard to keep up with everybody. Oh, thank you, Becca. Colleen stitching. Thank you, Becca. I think.
Yeah.
Colleen, are you being snarky to us?
No snarky allowed. We're not snarky at all.
Nikki, does that offend your sensibilities?
Yes. Incredibly. Yeah.
Laura's here.
Hi,
Laura, I was going to mail your tiara today, but I didn't. So I'm going to do it tomorrow. Throwing shade. Yes, you are, Colleen. So we asked people to send us questions, which I thought we could answer as we, intersperse. But the first question that was asked a couple times actually was how we became friends, because we all watch FlossTube, and some people you message a lot with, and other people you don't. Not because you don't like them, but that sounds really bad. Help, Nikki, get me out.
Yeah, some people you just don't have a thing with. You just don't connect with. We're all the same, I think. There's some that we prefer, some that we don't. That's good. That's why there's a variety.
Right. And you have things that you like to stitch in common, or you have a similar viewpoint of the world, like point of view, I guess is what
absolutely.
I would say. So I watched, I think it was your second or third episode. I hadn't started my FlossTube yet. And I sent a message to Laura and I said, I just found this Australian chick.
Weirdo.
Nicky Noodle. She has a funny way of talking. Oh, that sounded New York.
She cooks chicken on the barbie.
She cooks chicken on the barbie. And Laura said, where have you been? I mean, it was only like your second video and she was berating me.
Oh,
Where have you been?
well, yes.
So I started watching you. And this is real. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I thought, oh, she seems so nice and she makes lovely things and you're prim and proper.
Yeah, that's accurate.
And I might have commented on a video, you know, when I found you, said, oh, I, you know, enjoy your video or whatever. But then in March, I don't think we really became friends until I posted my video.
Yeah, that's right. Then you sent me an Instagram message and said, hi, Nikki, I love your channel. I've just made mine if you want to have a watch. And so I had a watch of yours. And then that's where it started.
That's so unusual for me because I'm so shy.
I know. I was really pleased that you'd built up the courage to contact me.
Yeah. And then we just started chatting and I butt dialed you and the rest is history.
Yep. But there was just an instant connection.
Right.
Wasn't there? Don't you think?
Yeah.
Because of the way we see the world and, you know, what we just, I don't know. It's, I think for me, one of the very first things you said on your very first floss tube video, this second iteration of your floss tube, was, you know, science is real. And I mean, I have a science background. I'm a scientist, basically.
You are a scientist. Oops,
I'm a scientist. And so that always makes me think, oh, this person's worth knowing because it's really important to me. And then, you know, the relationship just grew from there. Yeah. And, you know, we have similar political views. We both love pussycats. We both absolutely adore cross-stitching and any needle crafts. What's not to love?
What's not to love? We're boy moms. That's what
boy moms?
Yeah, we're boy moms. And we both have bald husbands.
Yeah. Sexy husbands.
Sexy. I've seen Donnie's butt. I'm a butt woman.
Mm-hmm. And they're good at making coffee.
Very good at making coffee. Very good. So yes. I hope that answers everybody's question. And then it was after that the Joan Sands group started, and we're part of that with 5 other people. I can't do the math.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah. 2 Australians, 3 Americans, and 3 Canadians.
Yep.
That's what I've been working on.
So 6 others. I can't count either. Is that right?
No. You and I are 2. We're 2. So there's 7 total.
No, there's 3 plus 3 is 6.
Welcome to Math with Nikki and Betsy.
Is 8. Minus 2 is 6.
It's 8? Oh, I was assuming it was 7. Yeah. Jody and Ellen. It's only half decaf in here, everybody.
Oh, I'm on
That's
the vodka.
other thing. We're not drinkers, right? Didn't we? Mm-hmm. We both drank enough during our teenage college years that we don't need to.
At university, I drank enough to last me a lifetime.
You and me both.
Yep.
And I just want to show off this. To anybody, it's connected to this. Hold on. I have this on display.
No.
Here's Betsy. That's me.
That's you and Hammy.
All right. Enough of this shenanigans.
Yes, we're 14 minutes in, and we've just been yabbering on.
Right. So this is a kit parade. I think somewhere I put it was a whip parade, but
whatever.
I keep looking at the comments. Ellen says we're weirdos. 8 weirdos.
We are weird.
So she's including herself. That's true.
That's a compliment.
Okay, here's my Ellen face.
Oh, that gave me a cramp.
You go first. What we did, okay, first of all, we said we want to show our kits. These are things that are all kitted up. Fabric, thread, and pattern. And we said, let's do 10. And then I messaged you a couple days ago. I said, can we be flexible with that? And Nikki said, yeah, let's do 15. Who thought we could do 10?
Yeah, I think I've got about 40.
I know. So these are like our top hit parades. So
these are I went through my kits this morning, and there are some that I think I will probably unkit, but the ones I'll show you today are the ones that I definitely still want to stitch.
Right. That's kind of what I did. These are my top.
And so the very first one that I'll pull out is part of a sale that we're going to be starting on the 1st of January for Laura's big birthday sale. And so it's this pretty one, Elizabeth Isles from the Scarlet Letter. So and I am going to stitch this one, but I'm not going to stitch the words. So I'm going to pull the border up to just have the funky geode bird or whatever you call those.
Right.
So that's that one. And I've got it kitted up just with the called for DMC or the alternate DMC. I think it calls for silk, but I'm just going to do DMC.
Oh, you're not going to do silk?
No. I've got another one that I've just kitted up with silk. So I've only got one kidney left. So, because I had to sell one for that lot.
Nikki, I'm not giving you my kidney.
No. You need it for when you want to kit up with silk. So I'm going to stitch my Elizabeth on this, which is from Jay's Cross Stitch, an Australian dyer, and that's called Spun Sugar. So it's a very, very, very pale pink, but it's a really pretty linen, and I thought it would be really nice with that one because it's got lots of pink flowers and gorgeous. So that's that. So that's the hashtag Laura's big birthday sale.
Right.
Starting 1st of January.
Right. Now, normally I would show you what I'm going to stitch. Laura gave me permission to stitch something else, and normally that would be my next thing I'm going to start. But somebody was very, very naughty and decided
naughty,
really bad, and decided to send me basically a kit for a chart that just came. It's a new chart, right? Didn't it just come out?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
And that person happens to be Nicole Owner, Ms. Nicole Owner. Or are you a doctor? Do you have
No. I don't have a PhD.
I want to call you doctor anyway. Dr. Nicole Owner sent me. And I'm not apologizing for the crinkling because I love it.
I love it too.
Okay, look at this.
Oh, it's pretty.
I am starting this right after I finish what I need to with Joan Sands.
That's a big chart. I thought it would be a little one, but it's a big one.
It's big.
Big.
That's what she said. That's what she said. Yeah.
I
keep going off the screen. The reds and the you could tell I like turquoise. First of all, I love Brenda Gervais with dye needle and thread, and I don't have enough of her charts in my collection. And this is one, as soon as I saw it, I'm going to start it right away. And I would have if I didn't have Joan to finish. So let me show you the fabric. And Nikki also sent me needles because I keep losing them.
Yep.
Which is not a really great thing. The fabric is 36 count. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's I'm looking here. It's a Zweigert cream.
It is. And I got 36 because you're old and you've got old eyes.
Thank you. My
darling.
Eyes, thank you. Beautiful. I love Zweigert. I love their what do you call them? Just their basic, sampler ones that are really reasonably priced, and they're just really gorgeous.
I love that cream. I've stitched a couple of pieces on that Zweigert cream lately, and it's just been beautiful. I've loved it.
Yes.
all of the colors show up really prettily on it. So I hope you enjoy that one.
Oh, I know I will. Look, and here are I'm trying to get I haven't put them together on a floss ring yet because I've been, but here are some, and then here's the DMCs. I know.
Your nose holes need to work. Yeah, that's it. Hair. You got to do it as your hair, remember? That's what you do. Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
They're gorgeous. There are 2 weeks dye works that are MIA. So I'm probably they're just not anywhere, the supply chain. Oscar is one, and which I might have somewhere stashed in a project that hasn't been worked on, or I'm gonna find it, or else I'll just get a replacement for it. But I'm starting this. Bottom line is I'll probably start it tomorrow or Thursday. But look at this, you guys. Look at this. These are like those stork scissors that everybody has? It's like they had a baby.
They're so cute. They are so cute.
Hello. 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 Remember the Seinfeld episode with the talking belly button?
No, I don't remember that one.
Jerry had a girlfriend, and he and his friends would make fun of her belly button and say, "This is her belly button talking." Hello. La, la, la.
I'm gonna have to dig out that episode. I can't remember that one.
So funny. And look at this. This is it's either a spool or a scissor.
I thought you were going to say something else then.
I wasn't going to say it's a butt plug, if that's
good. That's a bit rude.
Somebody in the Jones Sands group said it was a butt plug.
Yeah. Who was that? Gosh, they're so rude.
Suzanne Moffat said that to me.
That's very sweet. They fit perfectly. Perfect.
Yeah. I know. When I opened them up, I'm going to go get the scissor thing. So anyway, so that's number 1 on my kit parade, soon to be a whip. By the time I record a regular floss tube, it will be a new start / whip. And I
very good.
Have to make a project bag for it.
You will, with birds on it.
Yes.
Because you are the Colorado bird stitcher.
No, I think it was Bird Stitcher, Colorado. The problem with the name of for those who don't know, I used to have Jenny, you remember, Jenny Long Dog Stitcher. She remembers the Seinfeld episode.
Oh, good. I'm pleased somebody did, because I didn't.
Way back in the 2018 or so, I had a floss tube, and it was Bird Stitcher, Colorado. I could never remember the name. So when I came back to floss tube, I thought I'm just going to use my own name, because I always said Stitcher Bird Colorado, Bird Stitcher Colorado. I don't know the name of my channel.
Well, you are pretty old now, so you might forget that soon. Your own name.
I know.
All right, let's keep going. This is my all-time favorite project bag.
What a beautiful
project bag. Betsy made this one for me, bananas. This is one that I'm going to get it out of the packet. Crinkle, crinkle. This is one that the lovely Ellen Chester sent to me all the way from the US as a gift. And it's called Peacocks in the Garden. So it is just the most glorious sampler. Oops. So that's beautiful. And Betsy's got it too, I think.
Well, I figured since we have a duplicate.
Yeah. Except hers is upside down.
I was testing you. I was watching your video when you showed it, and I sent a message to Ellen and told her how much I loved it. And darn it, if she didn't gift me a chart.
Isn't she just lovely? She's a lovely, lovely person.
Yes.
And I truly think this is one of my most favorite sampler charts ever.
Absolutely.
It is just So beautiful. It's got a house, it's got birds, it's got beautiful flowers, beautiful border. What's not to love?
I think for Adam and Eve, I'm either gonna do 2 guys or 2 girls.
Nice. I'm gonna do Don and I on here, but the little man has got hair on this, but I think I might just make him a little bald man.
Are you gonna give yourself big boobies?
Yeah, big boobies and curly wild hair. And I sold a kidney last week to kit it up.
That's right.
So these are the called for NPI silks. So I ordered these from the Gobes last week and they were here in less than 24 hours. How incredible is that?
What service?
What service? Aussie Post. Jeez, that's incredible.
And since I'm using the same, so I'm not going to get mine out. But
yep,
you do a better job of showing them.
2 are out of stock, I believe. But anyway, they'll send those when they get them in 3 years' time, probably, with the way the post is at the moment from the US. And I'm going to stitch mine on this linen, which is a linen from Nicola at Number 12 Stitch Co. And it's called Spice. And it's a really beautiful mottled fabric. Hard to see. Almost.
Oh, that's perfect.
It'll be really pretty, won't it? Beautiful.
I'm using American Chestnut.
Gorgeous. I did order a piece of American Chestnut from Dying to Stitch, but they can't get it to me at the moment because of the post, because you can't post anything to Australia from the US.
I know.
Or if you do, it gets lost or it takes 3,000 years.
That's why I had to contact the Australian Santa Claus to do your Christmas delivery.
You did. Oh my goodness, I kept getting all these parcels in the mail. And I was thinking, I didn't order this. Don was saying to me, you've been shopping, you need to stop spending all this money. So I'm not, I don't know. Anyway, so I opened the packaging, it came in, and there's all these messages in there. Do not open until Christmas. Love, your friend Betsy. So
I wanted to get you in trouble with Donnie. I wanted him to think you bought them all.
Oh, well, he did. I'm like, I've been very good. I haven't been spending. But anyway, it appeared as though I had been. Okay, your turn.
No, your turn, because I just did mine too.
All right. I'll do another one. Gee, I haven't got enough to show.
I do want to show. First of all, this is going to be my Laura's big birthday sal.
Oh, that was the Peacocks in the Garden.
Yeah, Laura said I could do it, and I listened to Laura. And this is the bag she got me for my birthday. Hamilton Stitching Quilting, being awesome at 60.
Yep. Fabulous. Love it. And did you have a lovely birthday? Did you enjoy your birthday?
Oh, I had a wonderful, it was probably one of the best birthday days that I've ever had.
That's fantastic. That's really good.
It was awesome.
I love birthday celebrations are the best. Okay, this is my next kit. It's a Stacey Nash. So many people have trouble saying Stacey Nash.
Stacey Nash, Stacey Nash, Stacey Nash, Stacey Nash, Stacey Nash, Stacey Nash.
Yeah, there you go, Stacey Nash.
Suffering succotash.
So Stacey Nash, I think everybody loves Stacey Nash.
I love Stacey.
I'm no exception.
I almost said Stacey.
Stacey Nash. This is called Hannah Jenkinson Sampler. And I'm not in
pretty.
It is really pretty, but it's lots of letters. It's all just letters and a little row of love hearts and crowns and one little floral band, but the rest is letters. So I've got to be in the mood for this one, I think. But I do love the colours.
Are you not a fan of stitching letters then?
I love stitching letters, but every now and again I feel as though that's all I've been stitching is letters. So I like to mix it up. It's just a mix-up thing. So these are all of the beautiful colours. Oops, I've got a tangle.
Now that's how you show thread. I just have to say, Laura commented and threw a lot of shade at me for how I showed my threads. I just had to call her out.
Yeah, well, You don't have an assistant like she does.
That's true. Yeah.
So they're the colours, and that's the linen, and it's a mystery linen. I have no idea what it is.
Well,
I
that's
think
beautiful.
it's a 36 count something. Don't even know the count, but anyway, I just thought the colours were nice. So that's that one, and it's got a little doodad thing that I made,
Oh,
and
look
it
at that.
says "Maker's gonna make."
Okay, I want to test your Midwestern American accent. Say this.
Oh.
Say the sentence. I'm a crafter.
I'm a crafter. Where was that from?
I imagine that's how bad my chicken on the bobby sounds to an Australian. Keep practicing.
Okay.
All right. These are in no particular order now that I did the first two. So for Black Sampler, November Black Sampler, I worked on I Am No Bird, and I'm almost finished.
Ooh.
Yes. So this chart I've had for a while, but because the I Am No Bird really has motivated me, this is other floss tubers. I'm trying to think of who it was. I think I know, it was Somi Sarah. Sarah, hi, if you're watching
Hi, Sarah.
in North Ireland, Northern Ireland. She said that they, are a good pair, and I agree with her. So because I did I Am No Bird, this is the next, it's called Real Comfort, and it's Jane Austen. And 2 floss tubes ago, I apparently didn't know the difference between Jane Austen and Jane Eyre.
You're not very cultured then, are you?
I am totally uncultured.
Me too. That's why we're friends too, because we're uncultured.
Now this, I don't have a fabric in the bag with me because I have oodles of fabric, and I'm just going to pick one of my, Zweigert basic ones. Probably a 36 count, because I think that's what the other one has.
And you're old.
Bird. But this is related to Nikki, because Nikki, you gifted me.
Oh, you're going to use that.
These are silks for you, right?
They are. Yep. And they're the colours. That's the colour I stitched my big modern folk embroidery. Was it 2019 stitch along thing?
Yeah.
Year long stitch along. Yeah. Beautiful colour. I really love that colour. Look how shiny it is.
And I know I keep saying my house is going to be renovated. Finally, they brought the lumber into the basement. We've got the plumber coming tomorrow. So there is an end in sight. This room will be painted a nice neutral color so I can hang all of my stitching.
Beautiful.
But this is so soft. It's
Pretty.
as soft as my Hamilton. Wouldn't it be fun to stitch with your cat hair?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Maybe not.
Oh, funny.
Okay. Oh, and this is in a bag I made. Just some.
Oh, that's really nice.
Oh, I did it backwards. I should have done. Here's the inside. It's got cats on the inside.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I still have a whole bunch of cat fabric in a box that's marked for Nikki, that because of the stupid post office, I can't send it.
Blame the post office.
Yeah.
Yep.
You'll get it for your next birthday.
Yeah. When I turn 50 in 10 years' time.
Yeah. Oops. I gotta wrap this. Okay. Your turn.
My turn?
Your
All
turn.
right. My turn. This one, I haven't got any fabric pulled for this one, but I was going to show it anyway because I just think it's beautiful. Is Jeanette Douglas Vintage Birds.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Now, let me ask you this. Are there a lot of specialty stitches? Because somehow I associate Jeanette Douglas with specialty stitches.
You know what? You'll nail this one now. This peacock here is all eyelets.
I'm down with that now. I used to be afraid of them, and now I'm not.
Betsy learned recently how to do eyelets, and she loves them.
I lost my Algerian eyelet virginity thanks to Jacob.
You did. And look at the colors of these. Look at that. Purples and aquas and lavenders and pinks and golds.
I've got to get that chart.
You do have to get that chart. That is, I just love that. So I've had that one kitted up for a while. Oops. So that's it.
That's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The next one, this is in a bag made for me by the lovely Jody Schmody, Trixie Tricycle from
That's a
Above
gorgeous
Bay.
bag. I love that fabric.
It's French General. Isn't it gorgeous?
Yep.
I want to
is
make
gorgeous.
one like this. And look at the little cat charm.
No.
Somehow,
Kitty
I
cat.
don't know what gave Jody the idea that I'm a cat person, but
Me neither.
she just kind of made it up. And oops, there we go. So I love this bag. This also, fabric I'm just going to pull from my stash, some basic neutral. This was sent to me by Dear Padma. Said her name right. It's called
I've got more kitty cats.
Sampler O Cats. Isn't it good? She sent it to me for my birthday.
That's gorgeous.
And I just thought, I'm really into the monochrome one color. And look at the poses. Here's the cat scratching the wall. Is that
That's
not funny?
cool. That's very funny. I've never stitched a Jardin Privé chart before.
I don't think I have either.
Fun. I like trying new designers.
Yeah. Well, if I get it done in the next decade, I'll pass it to you. And
All right. Thank you.
this is what you sent me as a birthday gift. More silk.
Oh, yes. Your Hank.
I thought this would be perfect for that chart because they're little tiny motifs.
Mm-hmm.
So the variegation would just be lovely. And you knew that green's my favorite color.
I did know that.
So
Pretty.
yeah. Now I want to start all these. Do you?
I know. That's the problem, isn't it? When I've been looking through these, I think, I want to start this.
And look, the chart fits perfectly in the pocket that Jody did.
Perfect. How fantastic. That's a great idea, isn't it? Having a pocket in there.
She is she doesn't look it, but she's really smart.
She is really smart.
I'm
We
kidding,
love you, Jody.
You look smart and you are smart.
You are smart. All right, my next one is a beautiful chart that I was gifted from Joanna from Mojo Stitches. And this is one I keep looking at thinking, I really should start this one because I love it. But Jo is an Australian designer, and this one is called Bushland Quaker.
Can you hold it up a little more? Because there's some glare. Or towards the camera.
That way?
No, towards the camera. There you go.
That better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. So it's
beautiful.
It's a design using all Australian native wildflowers. So that's right up my alley. And not only did Jo give me the chart, she gave me the threads. All of the beautiful cottage garden threads, and that's an Australian company as well. Look at those beautiful colours.
Oh, those are gorgeous.
They are gorgeous. So that's that, and I've got a piece of 46 count toasted mallow from number 12 Stitch Co. in my bag to stitch that one on.
Perfect.
So that will be very pretty. Pretty.
Perfect. Excuse me while I blow my nose.
All right. I'll do another one while she's blowing. Another one is Yuletide Shanty from Plum Street. This is one I recently bought from Daisy Chain Stitchery, who I received a big Christmas parcel from that I didn't buy. Ms. Kleger bought it and sent it to me. But this is cute. Oops. Can you see? I love the little ship on the top.
Oh, that's so cute.
So this is a Christmas chart, but it doesn't scream Christmas except for the little Santa on there. But you can't really see him very much.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was really cute. And then it's got the whale on it as well.
You got to stitch a whale. Are you gonna
stitch the whale?
Are you gonna finish it that way?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'll make it into a drum. And I've got it.
Haven't done
I've got
yet.
it. Yeah, they're not the easiest things in the world to make, I've got to say, but take your time and you'll be okay. But it's all kitted up with all the good things, all the week's dye works. And I've got it on a piece of, what have I got? Excuse the scrunching. 36 count weathered from number 12 Stitch Co, which is a really beautiful linen. They're all beautiful.
She does
No matter what.
amazing.
She does amazing linens.
I ordered the summer car key, the green from her. Came so fast, all the way from Australia to Colorado.
Yeah. When I post things to Betsy, it takes probably 8 days, 8-9 days to get to you.
Yeah.
I post, this is a very, irrelevant story really, but I'll tell you anyway. I posted 2 parcels the day I posted Betsy's birthday gift to her. I posted the one for Betsy, and then I posted a parcel to Gwyneth in Canada. Betsy's got to the US in 8 days. Gwyneth's took 6 weeks. So it's just nuts. This makes no sense at all. But anyway, Yuletide Shanty. They're the colours. Pretty.
Gorgeous. It's got that aqua in it.
Yeah, what colour is that? Deep sea. I love that colour. Isn't it pretty?
Beautiful.
And cayenne. I love it. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
I love those 2 together.
Gorgeous, aren't they?
Okay. So, Laura, if you are still with us,
She might be asleep by now.
Wake up! That's going to come running in and say, what's wrong? Nikki will send me an Instagram message when she knows it's the middle of the night, and she'll say, I know you're sleeping, so I'm whispering while I take this. But Laura, look at this fabric. I got this at Joann's.
That's cool.
Like Simplicity brand fabric, but it makes me think of Laura because I know she likes these ladies. Project bag that I made, and this I think is your fault, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. The Barbara Anna Portuguese bird. Is this your fault? Did you show this?
Maybe I did. I have got it, but I haven't got it kitted up.
Right, but I think you've shown it, and so I went. Swish, coming in. Yeah. So it's by Barbara Anna. It's called Portuguese Bird Sampler, and it has a horse, 2 horses, a bird, flower. I mean, just everything in it.
It's beautiful. I love Barbara Anna.
I love Barbara Anna, and just like Jacob, she charts a lot with DMC.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I appreciate since we're doing all these house renovations. I got a little bit of a lecture from the Klager controller. Is that what they're called? The controller in charge of the treasury.
Oh, they're pretty.
Yeah. I didn't put fabric in here, but again, it's stitched on white, so I'm thinking platinum. Yeah,
that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Yeah. Platinum, I think, Ellen said it recently in her recent video with Brian, that platinum is just such a great all-rounder, and I absolutely agree.
I have a stockpile of platinum in 36 and 40. I may even have 32 count.
You can't go wrong with platinum.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
While we're sort of on the topic of our friendship and me whispering to you in the middle of the night when I message you, another question that we did receive was, how do we make our friendship work given Betsy's in the US and I'm in Australia and our time zones are so very different? But it seems to work very well, because when I get up in the morning at 6:37, it's about Betsy's lunchtime. So we've got from lunchtime, Betsy's time, till whenever Betsy goes to bed to chat and to video call or whatever we do. So there seems to be plenty of time for us to communicate. Same with the girls in Canada,
Right.
in our Joan Sands group.
Right.
Do you find the same thing? There's plenty of hours in the day that
Oh yeah.
we're
Yeah.
both awake.
It's funny because I'm not a morning person. So when I get up, I go right to work if it's a weekday. So I just go right into work. And but then when I need a break in the middle of the day, I'll say, oh, I see Nikki is active on Instagram. So I'll send a message. And the Canadian women are all on there before that anyway. So even if I don't feel like working in the morning, exchange messages, butt dial, whatever, you know. So it's great. And we have great conversations. One of Nikki the Canuck, I'm calling you out, Nikki, because of your name, but also because she's on Instagram and she watches a lot of floss tubes, and she's a great stitcher and a really, really nice person. And she told me she's shy. I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind. I'm telling everybody this. Nikki,
Too late now.
but she's shy. And so, you know, like when I reached out to you and I said, hey, watch my floss tube, not everybody is comfortable doing that. So one of her things was, well, how do you know, what makes you start or initiate? And I just think it's, you know, telling someone you like what they're stitching and then see where it goes and see how you can communicate with your different friends and develop those friendships. And you can create groups on Instagram if you're all doing a stitch along. I think doing stitch alongs is another great way to make friends.
Definitely.
Friends.
How many stitch alongs have we begun together?
They're start-alongs, remember?
Start-alongs. They really are start-alongs. Some of the ones I've started are literally 3 or 4 stitches.
Right, exactly.
But
yeah. One stitch.
They are a great way to connect.
Right.
And we have such a fantastic hobby that we're already have a head start with connecting with others because we do have this amazing hobby in common.
Right.
And it's easy to strike up a conversation, I think, about, you know, how beautiful is your stitching, or what a magnificent finish, or, you know, anything. It's
right.
I think it's easy. Just get out there and say hi and go for it.
No, nobody's going to be, you know, mean or criticize you for doing that. And if somebody doesn't respond right away, you know, that's fine. I'm on Instagram a lot, but a lot of people have lives. So if you don't respond right away, don't take it personally. Just, but I don't want anybody to think that you have to do a floss tube in order to make friends. Look at Curling Stones and Stitches, Gwyneth, you know, she doesn't, or Kathy Perdon doesn't do a floss tube. So there are a lot of ways in this community to make friends. And you can even find out who's local if you want to meet up in person with people. So for all of the shy people out there, just you really don't have to put yourself out there. You can just comment on someone else. But to the extent you want to share your stitching, I think that's another great way to connect with people. Put your stitching out there, your works in progress, or your finishes, what you plan. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Even what you receive in the mail. You know, I love those pictures on Instagram. You know, oh, look what I received in the mail today. And sometimes if someone's got a chart in their little haul that they're showing that I've got too, I'll reach out and I'll say, I've got that too. It's a beautiful chart.
Let's do a start along, right?
Let's do a start along. That's right. So, yeah. But I do, in addition to all of that we've just said, doing a floss tube has just been the most wonderful thing for me. I've connected with so many fantastic people that I otherwise wouldn't have. So if anybody's out there and sort of contemplating doing a floss tube, get in there and have a go.
Absolutely.
It's been so fantastic. You know, 99.999% of comments that I receive are wonderfully supportive, generous, lovely comments. And I'm really pleased that I've done it. Really, really pleased I've done it.
Me too. When is your anniversary? Your floss tube anniversary?
January. It's only a month away. Yeah.
We have to do a special celebration.
We will. Yeah, I might have to plan a good giveaway.
That's what I was
Something
thinking.
fun.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to win it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Everything Nikki said about floss tube, I 100% agree. And I had a discussion with Kyle, Stitching and Sound, and he was concerned about people in his real life finding out he does a floss tube. And maybe it's my age, I don't care. I think it's great. And if anybody tells me, what, you do a floss tube? That's so stupid. What do I care what they think?
You don't need that sort of negativity in your life. You don't need that person.
Nope.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm all for it. So is it your turn?
Okay. Yeah, probably.
I showed Portuguese bird sampler.
Oh yes, my turn. Now this is one I've had kitted up for a while, and Ellen Chester stitched this one recently. This is called a Devented Duo, and it's 2 charts in the one booklet. One's from Needlework Press and one's from GGR.
Oh,
isn't that just glorious?
Oh, that's beautiful.
This was that's one and that's the other. This was a stitch along with the Cruel Goblin a few years ago, and it was actually one of the very first samplers that I bought, and I bought 32 count linen to stitch it on, and I started it. I did a lot of the bottom, but I just didn't enjoy it because it was just too big. Yeah. The stitches were too big for me. So anyway, I'm going to restart it on a high count.
Do you think 40 or
40? Yeah. Yep. So I've got a piece of linen here, which is a dyed by me, just an experimental piece of, I don't even know.
I didn't know you tried to dye something.
Yeah, I have dyed a few things, mostly unsuccessfully.
But I'm not allowed in the kitchen, so
yeah, it's pretty messy.
But that looked good. That looked really pretty.
Yeah, it's a nice neutral.
Yeah.
And so these are the colours. Again, I'm attracted to the teals and the greens and the tans.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's that one.
I asked Scott. I've delegated all the decision making on the renovation to him because I don't really care. He's got good taste. So, but one thing I did ask him was if I could paint this room. This is my sewing room. If I could paint it like a teal, because I want to be Lori Holt, and he said no.
Oh.
He wants the whole house one neutral color. I think he regrets doing this bold color here. So.
But it was, it was good for its time, and now it's a time for a freshen up. So
right. But I love that teal. I would love to be surrounded.
Yeah. Can you see the color this room's painted? I know it's not there. It's a
No, hold on, just one.
Someone's objecting.
Hold on, just one cotton picking second here.
What about
eavesdropping on us?
That I used to record only when Scott wasn't home.
Yeah, I can see why now.
Make it fast because there's a long one. What's your objection? State your objection for the record.
Well, first of all, there's no record.
Okay.
So, in any event, Betsy can have her.
Look at the camera.
Betsy can have her lavender-colored room, or
lavender,
or purple with pink polka dots, or I don't know what sort of crazy psychedelic drug-induced shade that she wants to impose here in our house. It's fine. She can bring her drug-influenced colors into the room. That's it.
Okay.
She's taken over this room. And,
okay.
And
thank you. Lavender.
That is all.
I'm not doing lavender.
You need one of those big hooks.
With pink polka dots.
Okay.
No hook. No.
All right.
Now
Thank you for your input.
What was that?
Now go away.
This is an old stitch that I showed. I did for Max when he was a baby.
I remember that.
All right, thank you, honey.
All right, bye, Floss.
Bye.
See you, world.
See you, world. Okay, this this next project that I got here was actually a gift from Julie, Colorado girl. No, Kansas City girl in the Colorado world.
That's it.
I can't say Colorado. Colorado. I have like a
Colorado.
Yeah. When Max was little, he talked like Elmer Fudd, and he couldn't say TRs. He could only say F. So a fire truck was a fire. Yeah. Anyway, he gets that from me. But this is a, it's from the Fat Quarter Shop. It's Soema. That's what I was trying to say. It's Soema.
Cute. A little acorn.
Cute.
And it's very cute.
Yeah, it's you know, a nice. I think in August when I'm ready for the autumn, it's some. And I think this was all gifted to her from Fat Quarter Shop, and it's just not her taste. So I got a little needle minder.
That's cute.
The bag. So I think
wow.
if anybody's interested in this, I think they're still, you know, for sale. And then, let me show you it's on Ada, which reminds me of a question.
Yes, that's right. We do have another question.
14 count Ada. I might not use this, and this might be something I will pass along to someone in a floss tube, because I don't know. I'll think about it.
It looks stiff like cardboard.
Yeah. So these are the flosses. Laura, how's this for you? Is this a better way to show the flosses, or should I take them out of the bag? Because Robin Hughes, hi ladies. I keep looking over occasionally at the messages, but Ruth, hi Ruth. So I just thought it'd be a nice fall project.
Cute.
Yeah.
Good old DMC. I love DMC.
You and me both.
Just love it. All right. Next one. So this is another bag made by me, and this is some more beautiful fabric. I love this fabric.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. And that's
Laura said, very nice, Vanna. Thank you, Laura. She's a smart aleck.
Silks for You red. Another dyed by me piece of linen, 40 count. And I'm going to be stitching this one. This is a reflet de soie.
Ooh.
I like posh.
You are very posh. So is Silks for You? I know they're Australian. Where? What state are they in? New South Wales or
Queensland? So that's up north.
North of
up north from me. So I think I can't remember the lady's name. I think it might be another Jo, but she's in North Queensland, so way up in the tropics, where there's crocodiles.
That's where I want to go. That's so pretty.
Alice Lots, 1888.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I have. That's gorgeous.
Really?
So the question that the Ada made me think of is someone wanted to know if we've ever stitched on Ada or still do, or just started right with linen, or what's your story?
My story, I absolutely started with Ada. And it was 14 count Ada that was like cardboard. I remember, I think I learned to stitch, I must have been 8 or 10 years old, something like that. And I remember it was white, plain white, stiff Ada. And after a while, after you'd handled it a while, it would soften up. But I absolutely used Ada. I got a kit that I've got in my pile here that I'd like to start, and it's on 18 count Ada. So I'm happy to stitch on Ada. I love Ada, especially now with all of the amazing hand-dyed Adas that you can get. They're just absolutely beautiful. A lot of the Ada that I've used over the years has been plain old white Ada, because that's all we could get for such a long period of time, was just white Ada.
Yep.
I thought I was really adventurous if I used a 16 count Ada. Such a high count.
You're living on the wild side.
I know. So yeah, Ada. I did start on Ada.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, the project I showed of the skiers, that's Ada. Same thing. That was in 1992. So everything was Ada. But now all of the dyers, like Fiber on a Whim, the big, hand dyer companies, they're all doing it on Aida as well as linen. And I'm with you. If it's a project that, what am I thinking of? The flea market flowers.
Yeah, that's Aida. You're doing it on an Aida?
I'm doing it on Aida, and I love it. And one of the reasons I love it is because I can go, not that we're going out much these days, but if we go to another couple's house and they would play music, Scott plays music with, some of our friends, I can stitch on it and not have to, get my whole headgear out, and so it's more social.
So it must be so attractive at friends' houses with your big...
I'm here, I'm ready for dinner.
Big eyes.
Yeah, I don't think I would do that. So yeah, I still like stitching on Aida, and I'm not opposed to it, but I'm just glad there's so many more, that there is so much more variety, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So anybody who thinks, oh, I only stitch on Aida, I'm not as good as anybody else, that's 20 years ago. No, there's not that you should have thought that 20 years ago, but I mean, that if anybody has that attitude, what I call a snobby attitude, that just ignore it, and you'll meet the rest of us who love Aida, love linen, love anything that makes you happy.
It's a bit like Brenda and Laura when they say Blackbird provides comfort stitching for them. I find Aida is a comfort fabric to use, because it is just that little bit easier, because you've only got one hole to count across, not the two little linen holes. So it is just comfortable when you get a piece of Aida out. It's sort of quite relaxing, I think, extra relaxing. I think all stitching is relaxing, but it is very comfortable stitching on Aida.
So
if people do have troubles with their eyesight, or they just prefer Aida, just go for it. Just go for it.
Absolutely. By the same token, if you want to try linen, don't be afraid of that either.
Absolutely. It's not difficult to stitch on linen, and you can get all different counts too, of course, and even weaves.
Even weaves. I went through a phase of even weaves because I had some bad experiences with linen. That sounds really serious. I had some bad experiences.
You okay? Do you need a consult? Do you need a counselling session?
It was rough, man. It was really rough.
Was it? Oh dear.
Okay, so that's our talk on. Speaking of Aida, this is so topical. This was the next one.
There you go.
And it's so funny because I think I have very eclectic taste. I love the samplers and I love traditional stitching, but I also love some of the cutesy stuff, to be honest. So
me too.
I bought this. I think this is Denise's fault.
That's cute. I love that.
And I got the whole shebang. I got the Aida, which is this lovely blue.
That would look beautiful on a teal colored wall.
Oh yes, wouldn't it though? We have proof now. He said I can paint it whatever color I want.
Yeah, absolutely. That is on the record because this is being recorded.
Yeah. So
Scotty.
Okay, I'm trying to get the threads. I bought all the called for, and I did not. Oh, I did put them in a thread keep. Yay! But they're still a little tangled. But there we go.
They're pretty. Did you make those floss cards?
Yeah, no, I didn't make them. These are Amazon cardboard, and I just hand wrote.
Nice.
This system is not acceptable to me anymore, so I may have to redo it.
You might have to get some stickers. That would make them look pretty.
Oh, I have stickers. Somebody sent me stickers for my birthday. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I think I can't. Jennifer, Whistle Stop Stitcher, if you're here, I don't know if this might have been a thread keep I bought from you.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I like the love heart.
A little crown. Let me see if it fits. No. Kind of gets lost in my hair.
It's too small for your big head.
My head is huge.
Humongous.
To hold on my brain and my tumor.
Your tumor.
Oh, I'll give a little brief update with my tumor. I'm getting, I don't know if I said this, the end of March, I'm getting a scan. And if it hasn't grown at all, which is a very good possibility, right? It's not a given that it's grown. If it hasn't grown at all, I'm just going to get another scan in 6 months. I'm not going to do any treatment.
Yep.
If it's grown any amount, then I'm leaning towards probably having the whole thing removed,
Okay.
which means I'll have this side of my head will be shaved.
And a big scar. Do they have to?
Yeah. But then I'm thinking I might get a tattoo and then just keep it shaved.
Nice.
I don't know.
That'd be like, get one of those half cut hair styles and a big, you'd have to get a really ugly tattoo.
Yeah. The thing is, I have the weirdest shaped head. Like I have a ridge right here. I'm the missing link. So I don't
That's
know.
because of your brain pushing out all the.
Yeah. But you know what? It's not growing, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. And it's benign. That's the.
Oh, yes. Yes. And
that's a really important point
Jennifer,
too.
Whistle Stop Stitcher said, yes, I did buy that floss
No.
from her. Yes. Jennifer has an
Very
awesome
nice.
Etsy shop.
And Floss Tube channel.
And Floss Tube channel. And I think she has a puppy. I don't know.
Oh, she does. I think it's a French bulldog.
I think she doesn't post enough about Remy. So
He's cute.
He's so cute.
I love dogs. Speaking of dogs, this is my next kit. 2 skinny dogs.
You probably don't know this, but that has been in so many shopping carts that I just have never pulled the trigger on.
I love this. I love this. I bought this as soon as Teresa released it, Shakespeare's Peddler.
Did you get it as a PDF?
No, I bought it as a hard copy.
Oh, Remy says hi. Hi, Remy.
Hi, Remy. And this is a piece of linen that I started to stitch something else on and I made a mistake and I couldn't be bothered to fix it, so I just left it.
No.
So this was a piece of linen. This is legacy linen. I think I bought a piece of 37 count squash blossom, I think it was called. And when I received it, it was orange. It was really quite a hideous color. So I dyed it in a really, really, really strong bath of tea. And it's come out a really beautiful color.
That's surprising that a dark, I'm assuming the orange was darker.
It was reasonably dark. Yeah.
And then it would lighten to that extent.
Yeah. So that's that. And that's there's not very many colors in it. Just the green. The black is, what is that? Oh, it's not black. It's like a really, really, really dark blue. It's called Peacoat.
Ooh.
It's beautiful. So they're just a few colors. So it's ready to go.
I love that chart.
I love it too. Let's do another start along with this one. You get it.
Card.
Yeah, you get it.
I have $18 left on a gift card that I got at work for Christmas. It's like a MasterCard gift card.
Look.
Oh.
Isn't it beautiful? It's got birds on it.
I love it.
Dogs?
I just don't know
What's
why
not
I
to
never
love?
bought it.
It's not that old. I think I got it this year. Is there a date on here?
It's a
Oh, no, last year, 2020.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think it's been at least a year.
Yeah, yep.
All right, I got to get it. Okay, this is one. Have you stitched anything by the Primitive Hair?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Not a thing. I don't even think I own any of her charts.
Oh, okay. First of all, I got to show off the bag.
What's on that?
It's
Is it
a
zebra? Zebra.
I wanted to see if you said zebra. This is the one. The inside fabric it's all these animals that I didn't know much what they were.
Is it a goat? Is it a sheep? Is it a dog?
It's an
What
elephant.
is it? An ephilin.
Okay, so this. Look at that.
Oh, an owl. Beautiful.
Is that not
Have
And
you got the fancy fabric to put it on?
of course, it calls for, let me make sure, Bolin linen, 30 count.
Oh,
I've had this for at least 3 years. Why haven't started it?
why haven't you started it?
I know. Let me get the whiteboard to show. This,
Your hair's not moving today, lovey.
I just sprayed the shit out of it.
It looks beautiful.
The great thing about getting old is I don't get greasy hair anymore, like I used
Nice.
to.
Now it's just all scaly and dry.
So when I wash it, I have a washing day and I spray the shit out of it. I go to sleep. I wake up in the morning and all I have to do is just push it around and it's fine. So I get
Perfect.
And your hair looks lovely, by the way. I know you just.
Oh, thanks. I had it dude the other day.
Look at this fabric.
Is it an actual? Is it the script from a letter that Anne Boleyn wrote? Is that what it is? Is that why it's called Boleyn?
I don't know. It just has
Oh.
a lot of. It's printed. The back is
It's
regular.
printed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to know what the writing is, but we can investigate that afterwards.
You know, it's a good question, and I never really thought to ask it because I'm not that curious.
Yeah, I was just interested with the name Boleyn because I've got this,
Right.
weird fascination with medieval history and all that sort of stuff. So
Right.
yeah.
Well, you should look at her Henry VIII pattern because that's a whip of mine.
I know it is one of your whips. It's fantastic.
I know, and Scott really likes it. Like he hardly says what he likes, but that one he really. So this is a series. There's different birds, different animals.
A squirrel and a deer, is it?
Yep. Fawn.
Nice.
It says
Fawn.
owl, and it's
Squirrel.
yeah, it's like Gwyneth's owl. Didn't Gwyneth have an owl in her backyard that ate a squirrel?
She did. Yeah. And so we had a picture of an owl, and then we had a picture of a squirrel, and then there was potentially a picture of an owl eating a squirrel.
Yum, yum, yum. The circle of life.
Absolutely.
Our next door neighbor's cats come over and eat our birds. Well, just the one cat. I know. We saw him running out our yard, and he had the little.
They're naughty. They're
know.
naughty cats.
I want to ask my neighbor to put a bell on his cat.
Yeah.
So these are the. I'm going to do what Jody does. This is what she does. She twists it.
Yeah,
up.
she does a twist. It looks beautiful. Nice.
They're all DMC.
There's a lot there.
Yeah. Why haven't I started this, Nikki?
I don't know. Just get cracking, woman.
I know. So that is definitely, and I need to get working on the Henry VIII, the wives of Henry VIII.
You do. I'm going to check that one out because it sounds fun. And
It
it's
is.
beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Now, will we just do a couple more?
Yeah. I don't
All right.
even know how long we've been.
An hour and 13.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll show this one. This is one of my favorite designers, who is Kathy Barrick. I love Kathy Barrick. This one,
Oh,
AHEE.
gorgeous.
It is beautiful. Now, I think the called for color is a very, very, very dark green. But I just happen to have this in my stash. This Gloriana silk in midnight. And I thought,
Who was that?
was there a noise?
I heard a cat meow.
No, not here.
Maybe
I don't think
you.
so. Maybe it was me. Maybe I leant over on my chair and
It wasn't a fart. It was my chair.
yeah, that's right. It was my chair. So you can see they're two different dialogues.
Oh, yes, they are. So are you going to alternate?
Yes, I will do that. I will combine them, and then it will just look variegated.
Right. Perfect.
If I need, yeah, that's what I probably will do. and on that linen, which is another number 12 Stitch Co. Antique Lace. This is one of her newer dyes.
Oh,
And it's beautiful. Pretty, pretty.
gorgeous.
Yeah. So that's that one.
Oh, that's going to be gorgeous.
This is one of the ones that is toward the top of the I want to start pile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of on the top of what I want to start pile. Oh, I have 4 more. So we got to get.
All right.
I can't leave any of them out. They're all
Okay.
This is Laura's fault.
Yeah, good one, Laura.
It lives in a bag made by, I'm not going to say, but the name rhymes with Schmicky Schmoodle. And this is when Nikki realized I had problems naming animals.
All right. Have you remembered what they are?
I'll try. This is koala.
Yes.
This is some kind of kangaroo, but it's a special name.
It looks like it's probably a wallaby or something, but
Okay.
kangaroo is a pass. Yes.
Okay. This is the chimichanga.
He's a chimichanga.
And
That's a wombat.
oh, that's a wombat?
That's a wombat.
Oh, with the square poo.
Yeah, that's him.
There's a platypus.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yep.
know what I don't remember him.
That's a bilby.
A booby?
Not a booby. A bilby. Bilby.
Bilby. Oh, it's the way you said it.
Yes.
Okay.
You've
So I
got
think
to.
that's it.
You've got to get the
Oh.
Aussie twang. That's an echidna.
Like the porcupine. Anyway,
The
Nikki
porcupine.
made this bag. It's beautiful. So this is Laura's fault.
Oh, I love that one.
No, not Cornelia. Caroline Amelia Trowell. I keep wanting to call it Cornelia.
Ellen Chester has stitched that one too, and it's beautiful.
Every time I see someone stitched it, I was like,
Yeah.
I gotta pick that up.
That's gorgeous, that one.
It's Brenda Gervais, and of course I got I went to Stitch and I don't know if the fabric is labeled. This is the fabric I got, and I
Gorgeous.
don't know if it's called for or not. Oh wait,
Beautiful, whatever it is.
let's see if this says what it is. It may or may not. Unknown. I don't know what the fabric is. It may be the called for, which if anybody knows, please put in the chat what the called for fabric is. Oh, this is Antique Lace by Seraphim.
Gorgeous.
It might be that. I don't know. I should keep better notes. And here are the flosses that I got to all the called for threads and flosses. And I like how Brenda Gervais, she mixes it up. You know, you could do all DMC or you could do a mixture.
Oh, that's good because she's not really well known for having DMC alternatives on her charts.
So these are the fancy flosses and these
Pretty.
are the DMC. Sorry, Laura, I know I'm not doing a very good job. They are.
Nice moustache. That blue's pretty. What's the blue?
Twilight.
Twilight. Oh, I've never heard of that.
I know.
Oh,
Isn't that gorgeous?
That is gorgeous.
It's gorgeous like you.
Oh, I know. Tell you what.
So that's on the top. That's up there with the Peacock's Garden and Redbird
Yeah.
sampler.
Like, we're going to have to live. I mean, you hear this all the time. You're going to have to live till you're 1,000 to stitch everything.
Yeah.
And that's not taking into account what's released in future.
Oh, no, I don't even know what to. I just have to have blinders on.
No, that's me too. It's not very. They haven't been very successful thus far. My blinders.
Well, and you know it's going to be worse after Christmas when people show what they get for Christmas. And
I know. Okay. Next one for me, and this is another one that I think, why haven't I done this one? This one, Red House. Martha Davies, Chessie and Me. Sorry, the photograph has come off. The thing. But that's, can you see that okay, Bets?
Yeah, I could see it. The Chessie and Me is a designer that I've not stitched any. I don't think I've stitched anything. And I love the
I think this would be my first Chessie and Me. So this one has actually got some specialty stitches in it. Tent stitch, which I think is just a cross stitch but one way, half a stitch, and oblong cross stitch. So I'm thinking maybe that's just an elongated cross
up
yeah. 2 or 3 rather than just the, yeah. So I think I could handle that if I read how to do it. And I've got a piece of this linen, which I'm not sure if I'll use. This is a 45 count foxtail millet from Legacy. And I just can't see 45 count Legacy linens without a magnifier. And I don't like using magnifier.
You don't want the fancy headgear?
Oh, well, I do need to get some of that, don't I? Because I would just look extra beautiful if I had that on. But look at those beautiful colours.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Aren't they? Look at this one. This one here is called Wavy Navy. And I'll tell you who has stitched this one is Celeste.
Ah, okay.
She stitched this beautiful piece, and it is truly just beautiful. So I need to find some other linen, I think. You know how Legacy, they have a different name of the same colour for each different thread count?
Right.
So I'd like that colour, but I might try and find the 37, 38 count equivalent because it's a perfect colour. Yeah.
Yeah, I have one whip on a 45 or 46 count. It's it's the one everybody did, the Thanksgiving one. And I just hardly pick it up because the headgear and everything. Okay.
If it's not enjoyable, it's the same as the one I've whinged about in every single floss tube I've ever made. What was that one called? The stitch along from Traditional Stitches, the Anne Morrison, I think it is, the Hands Across the Sea.
Yes.
I stitched it on the 45 count Legacy linen, and I just don't enjoy that one because it's just too hard to see.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you don't enjoy it, well, why stitch it?
Yeah. Why stitch it? Yeah.
So here's another animal bag that I didn't know the names of the animals for that I made. And this is Mojo Stitches.
Beautiful.
Ellen Reed has finished this. Did Gwyneth also finish this?
Yes, I think so.
What's the name of their bird that, Jody and Ellen, the bird, Snarky Bird?
Yes, Snarky Bird.
Yeah, Snarky Bird. She put a different saying at the bottom. It's really funny. I don't want to misquote it. So
yeah, I can't remember. But it was something funny. Something about the world on fire or something. That might have been another bird that she did. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ellen.
And these are the threads. As soon as it came out, it's like, this is coming home.
We all had to get our hands on that one, didn't we?
I think almost everybody in our group, in the Joan Sands group, did.
Yeah. Yep.
This
beautiful.
They're classic color works and weeks, all called for. And my fabric is, I ordered for this, but I of course don't. I think it's the called for, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's really it's showing way more pale than it is in.
It's quite dark, is it?
It's darker than this. Yes. I don't know if that. I have a ring light, so that might be washing it out.
Right. Okay. So is it like a there's a Weeks that's often used. It's quite a dark.
The Havana, the one that gave me fits.
Yeah.
I gave it away on my last video to Judy, and Judy, I haven't mailed it yet. It is coming because I started the Dutch sampler from Kathy Barrick. I started it on the old Weeks Havana, and I couldn't see any of the holes. It was awful.
I'm sure Judy understands. You're a very important, high-powered attorney.
I'm so busy. I don't have time for such trivialities.
That's right. Going to the post office.
I'll have my staff do it.
That's
If I really want to get Scott mad, I say things like, my staff. And yeah.
Is he your staff?
Yeah. And if I use my manager voice at home, I get in big trouble.
Oh, yes. Well.
As I should. Okay. Your turn.
Okay, this is my lucky last one.
Okay, I've got 2 more.
All right, that's good. So this is a really gorgeous bag from Number 12 Stitch Co. Nicola.
Oh,
I should rename my channel the Number 12 Stitch Co. Show or something.
sponsored by
This is another one that I sold part of my liver for, kit up. This is a reflet de soie. Isn't that pretty? Sorry, it's hard to drive on this.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that so pretty? I bought
Look
this
at
one.
the little rocking horse.
Oh, I know. It's so cute. And it's got a kitty cat. Where's the kitty cat? Here. Hey, kitty cat. And that moth? Look at the moth.
Oh.
So I just really love that one. So I got that one from the Cruel Goblin. Another dyed by me linen body count. And this one is kitted up with all of the Soie silks.
I was going to ask if you were doing the silks.
So that's a silk one. So they have really pretty colours. They're all in floss away bags, of course, so you can't really see them very well, but trust me, they're pretty.
They're gorgeous.
Look at the pretty colour, the pretty fabric on the inside.
That's all Lori Holt fabric, right?
I think so, yeah.
I love her fabric lines.
Me too. Your turn.
Okay, I've got 2 more. Actually, I've got more, but I'm only going to show you 2.
Yeah, I've got more, but I'll limit to that one, to that pile today.
Okay, this is your fault because
Okay.
it is. And I'm
I
going to
can
take it out of the
the
bag.
blame. I'm a big girl.
GGR, the Big Cat Sampler.
I love that. I don't have that one.
That's why I have it. And here's Big Cat, and we know that's going to be
Hamilton.
I think I might use Leo and Roxy charcoal.
Great. Yes.
Chalkboard or charcoal? I can't remember which one.
I think Ellen loves chalkboard.
Chalkboard. Whichever one I'm using on I Am No Bird. That's what I'm going to use.
Okay.
Because when she walks in the light, she kind of glimmers. Like,
Oh, of course she does.
so that is, okay, this is one that I'm like, I'm just kidding it up right now. You know how some charts you buy them and you just think about them, and the others you want to stitch right away. And of course, it's been sitting here for months and I haven't started it, but oops, I'm trying to get it back because I don't have an assistant.
No, you don't.
Back in here. I'm not important enough. My staff.
Maybe Scotty would like to be your assistant, your floss tube assistant. You could get things and, do the.
He's very good at doing that. He did that for that magazine giveaway.
Yes, and he's shown some of your project bags as well in the same manner.
Yep. Yep. He's useful.
He is. They got a role to play. Pretty.
Look at this green. Like, doesn't this green just go beautifully with everything?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Where's that in the chart?
It is. There's a tree.
Yeah, that must be huge.
Oh. This. Look at this fat. I can't even get it on screen. It's huge.
Is that a fat half?
It's a fat half.
You could wrap that around yourself at nighttime as a sheet.
I had the weirdest dream last night that I was at a work meeting and it was the whole department, but I was wrapped in a towel. I was totally naked and wrapped in a towel. And I sat down on a guy's lap and he's like, are you naked under there?
No.
Isn't that a dream?
It must have been the night for weird dreams. I had a really stupid dream. I have lots of stupid dreams, but last night was particularly stupid. I had a dream that I went to the local IGA supermarket. IGA is like a little independent supermarket here in Australia.
We have them here.
Do you? Okay. So I went to the IGA to get some Christmas supplies, and they had a full rack of NPI silks in there.
Could you imagine?
Can you imagine getting NPI at the supermarket? Oh my God, the grocery bill would be.
I was going to say, they would have foreclosed on my house.
Yes, absolutely. But I was so excited. In the dream, I contacted. This is dreams. My dreams are so wacky. I contacted Nicola Parkman and I told her that I was able to buy NPI silks at the IGA.
Why didn't you call me?
I don't know.
That's
It was so
information
stupid. I know. In real life, it would be you, but in my stupid dream, it was Nicola Parkman.
This is something else we have in common. I have the weirdest dreams.
Oh,
Every night I have a weird dream.
mine are bonkers, I tell you. Jeez.
Okay, you've got to see this fabric for this project bag. The back of it has little kitties.
Oh, kitties. Oh, that is too cool.
Is that?
There's Hammy and Frosty and Ted.
Yeah, it has all of them.
All of them. It's even got my mum's cat.
What's your mom's cat?
She's a Torty. Next one over.
This one.
That one. Quinny. Yeah.
I was going to say this one kind of looks like Fiona, but Fiona doesn't have
It
the
does.
white here.
It does look like Fiona.
Ellen's cat Fiona. So Kathy, pardon me, Kathy, pardon. This fabric is right up your alley.
Yeah. Well, Kathy would like the wine bottles.
She'd have
She's
to
a
get
plumper.
drunk. She'd have to get drunk on the wine to be around all the cats. We're not saying that Kathy hates cats, but
Aren't we?
maybe she does. She's been outed. Okay, this is my last one. Modern folk embroidery.
Oh,
The Moonshine Cabin. It's also called the Huga. There you go.
I got it too.
Jacob has felt so sorry for me because I have my tumor in my head. So it's kind of paid off, actually. It's good for sympathy.
Got free stuff.
And he's given me so many charts. He gave me this. So I'm not suggesting that anybody pretend they have a tumor in their head, but if you do,
No.
Jacob might give you charts.
Yes. This is the one I got from Caroline at Evertote.
Okay, I have to tell this story. We were on a Zoom meeting. These are Leo and Roxy glosses.
Yep.
So
They're beautiful.
And
the little antlers.
yes.
They're so cute.
Look, I've got antlers.
Me too.
And
Oh, you
here's
can put it on your glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't look stupid.
What, do I have some on my face? What are you looking at? And this is the fabric by Leo and Roxy.
Now,
called Night Owl.
what count did you get? I was an idiot and got 40.
See, I got 32 because I'm old. You're young. You can
Well,
do 40.
Not
But-
only are you old, you're smart. Because
Well,
who can
with the-
see 40 count?
I think you can do it if you have lights and a magnifier. I just, with this dark, I had to do 32.
Oh
And it's so soft.
It's beautiful. Look at the color. Mine's only teeny tiny because it's 40.
You're it's small.
But it's beautiful. I love it.
And
Love it,
you
love
have-
it, love it, love it.
So we're on a Zoom call, the Joan Sands, the 8 people, not 7, the 3 Canadians, 3 Americans, 2
To
Australians.
Australian.
Right. And we're all talking, and it must have been in the morning where Nikki was, because that's usually how it works. We're in the evening and then in the Northern Hemisphere. And we were talking about this kit, and Nikki blurts out, "Yeah, I saw that, $125 for a kit, sign me up." And then she gets a look on her face like, Donnie Boy is standing right over in the kitchen.
And
you
I
hear
saw
in
him,
the
and his face
background,
was like,
$125. Nikki just went. It was priceless.
it was.
Priceless.
It was.
Oh.
Look, I've even got the beautiful bag that Caroline made.
Oh, see, I would have gotten a bag, but I have so much fabric to make bags that.
Me too, love. But you know.
Okay, so I'm better disciplined.
Yeah, you are. You had your blinkers on that day. Or your blinders, whatever you call them.
Look at
And the
that.
little motions pouch and the little doodad that came with them. Look, a little house.
See, now I have bag envy.
Yep. I love that.
So I think I want to still stitch this still in the winter. Well, you're lucky because your winter is not now. It's
No, it's summer.
So
It's bloody
today-
hot.
Today's your first day of summer then, or yesterday to you, right?
Look, well, it's summer equinox, but first day of summer for us is considered 1st of December.
Ah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
But it has been very hot. It's hot today. I think it's supposed to be 32 degrees, which must be in the high 80s, 90s, maybe low 90s.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
hot, pretty hot.
Are you going to go swimming?
Yes. The kids have been in the pool all morning, so that's been good.
That's awesome.
Fun. Is it snowing at your house?
No, we've had one snow. It's been so dry here in Colorado.
Okay.
We need precipitation, but it's been
That's-
cold, but not terrible.
Okay. That's the other thing that's really great about having Betsy and the other ladies as friends. You know, it's just it's a bit of a head spin for me that I'm in the heat of summer and they're talking about snow dumps and blizzards and minus 40 in Canada and all this crazy stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I know. Canada's had some crazy, but well, then when you all talk in Celsius, my head spins. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
It's 32 degrees and you're going swimming? What?
Yeah, that's cold, isn't it, for you guys?
I Oh, okay. One person. I think this is from Jenny. Jenny's crafting blog asked 2 questions. The first one was how we became friends. The second one, how many kits do we share in common? I think the one we just showed, and
Yep.
peacocks in the garden. Those are the only
Yeah.
2.
2.
That's surprising.
No, I was surprised because we didn't show each other beforehand what we had kitted up, did we? So it was a complete surprise
Right.
for each of us.
Right.
Yeah, only 2. I'm surprised at that.
And then Sarah, Sarah, who has a floss tube, and
She's great.
she's great. She just posted a hefty video that I watched the whole thing. It showed she did a tour of her house with all her Christmas decorations. It was really fun.
We should say Merry Christmas to Charlotte.
Charlotte's adorable. She
She
sang
is Charlotte.
when she sang happy birthday to me last month for my birthday. I was like a puddle of water.
Yeah.
But Sarah asked us to show our all-time favorite stitch if we have one.
Oh,
It's easy for me because I don't have one.
you don't have an all-time favorite?
I'm still stitching it. I think the Houses of Hawk Run Hollow will be my all-time favorite, but I'm not finished.
Is it nearby? Can you grab it?
I can. You want to see it?
Yes, please.
It's living in a Nicky bag.
Oh, nice.
And actually, I worked on it since my last floss tube. So
I've got a matching bag.
look at you, putty tats. This I'm doing in all silk because I bought it. I don't want to pull a Nicky here.
Yeah.
I bought it before I knew anything. And I knew I wanted to do it on linen. It was my first 40 count, and I was ready for that. But I didn't know anything about difference between silk and I thought it was all like DMC, right?
Yeah.
So when I go to the store to get it, to kit it up, and let me show the chart. She's like, okay, it calls for it calls for silk. This
NPI, so you can get at the IGA.
Go to Australia to the IGA, get your groceries. Oh, Scott, yes, we did spend a lot on food this month. This is the chart.
That's fantastic.
I love it. Sherry, Colorado Cross Stitcher, has this up in her store. So anyway, so she said, you know, the store owner could see me a mile away coming with a big sucker on my forehead.
Yeah, glad to be me too. I'll be there.
I'm not gonna name the shop because I don't shop there anymore. Not because of this, but anyway. Anyway, so I was like, oh yeah, sure, why not? You know, I'll get the whole kit. You know, and it was $300.
Yeah. Holy dooly.
Yeah, that was a fun time when the credit card bill came. Anyway, I don't think I would ever do that again. But now that I have done it, I'm, you know, obviously very devoted to it, and I love stitching on it. But I'm only on the third box.
It's just beautiful,
isn't it?
It's going to be magnificent framed,
isn't it? Though, I'm thinking we have like up our stairs. We have a carved out little like an art niche. Right now, I have a quilt hanging in it. But I don't know if the size, I'll see how it works size-wise, but I was thinking that's where I would put this.
Beautiful. So what's the linen? Can you remember?
I think I have it written down. I know it's 40 count, and I do. Newcastle Parisian taupe.
Oh.
It doesn't say who the dyer is, though.
Okay. It's beautiful.
Yeah. It doesn't, yeah, she didn't write, she wrote it on a card what it was, but it doesn't say who the.
Doesn't say who the dyer was.
Right, Parisian taupe, which I think is gorgeous. If I
it is gorgeous.
Maybe I'll Google Parisian taupe and see if I can find, I mean, this was, oh gosh, 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So. But, Christy, Crosshatch Quilts, and a bunch of other people work on their Hawk Run Hollows on Fridays.
That's a perfect idea. 1 day a week, just chip away at it.
First of the year, that's going to be my plan, is to work on it. Because Friday nights, we usually don't go out. You know, it's not, date night is Saturday in the household. So Friday, you know, we'll go get pizza and come home, and I can stay up late and stitch.
Yep. Perfect. What a fun stitch.
Yeah. And it is fun with the silks. I don't regret it. It's an investment piece.
It is, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'll so if I end up having my skull cracked open to have them mess around in it, and I don't make it, or I wind up a vegetable or something, I'll do a note beforehand, and I'll say Hawk Run Hollow goes to Nikki.
Okay. And I'll do it in your honor, in your memory.
Try not to let your tears stain.
I'll be like, Betsy's a vegetable. Terrible. That's awful.
You're going to feel so bad if that happens.
I know I will. If that happens, oh my God.
You'll delete this video.
I will. Woof. Be gone.
Oh my goodness. For those of you who have stuck with us, I know we haven't really read the comments too much because we just kind of wanted to get to the meat of it, because this is going to be, we knew it was going to be long. Do you have any other questions we didn't answer?
Are there any more coming in? I think Susan Stanley sent me a question, but I believe we've fairly well answered it. I'll just double check that we have. Where is she? Here.
I love Susan Stanley. She is so smart.
Too. She's such a lovely person. So her burning question for you and Betsy is, aside from stitching, what else do you think connects the two of you? Isn't that a lovely question? So
well, I think we're both beautiful. So our beauty tips, right?
That's right. And our hair.
That's a really good question.
It is a good question.
and I think you addressed some of it. We're very opinionated.
Yeah.
But we have same opinions.
Yeah. We're the same. We agree.
Right.
But also definitely our love of animals, even though Betsy can't identify most of them to species level.
That's true. I cannot identify the animals, but we absolutely love animals.
Yes.
And don't trust people who don't love them.
Yes, that's right.
I think there are a lot of stitchers like that. A lot of us are animal people.
And there's a lot of cats. I've got to say, there's a lot of cats on FlossTube.
Sorry, Kathy.
I love dogs too, but I do have an extra special spot in my heart for pussycats.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So there's that. And yeah, like we said too, spunky husbands. We've both got a spunky husband.
I think we have senses of humor that are very similar. It's very hard to offend us.
Yes. We love to laugh at ourselves first and foremost.
Well, I like laughing at you more than I.
Yeah, well, I laugh at you behind your back.
Right? That's the polite thing to do.
Yeah, that's right.
If you're gonna make fun of me, do it behind my back.
Do it behind your back. That's right. So there's that. What else do we have in common? I don't know.
We speak English.
Yeah. Well, versions of it.
Versions of it. I think that's pretty, outlook on life, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Don't worry
Definitely.
about small little piddly things.
Yep.
But we both do have mental health issues with anxiety.
Yes. Definitely.
That we're pretty open about.
Definitely. Yep. With our struggles.
I would go as far as to say is we're advocates for normalizing, mental health issues so people don't feel alone. Because there's nothing worse than going through a bad bout of depression or anxiety and thinking you have to do it alone.
That's right. Because so many people out there experience it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
I think it's virtually a normal part of modern life.
Yep. Just like my thyroid medicine that I take,
Yeah. Yep. For sure. Yeah. And life's full of ups and downs, and it's coming to terms with that too, I think helps.
Yep.
It's not all smooth sailing. It's not going to be smooth sailing. There's going to be blips.
Right.
And we will get through the blips.
That's another thing. I think we're both very devoted to our husbands. We value. Okay, I'm devoted. I'm devoted to your husband too.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. He'll appreciate that. Yes, we are. We're both very happily married, I think, is fair to say.
Right.
But it's really nice having each other to have a moan to about our husbands.
Oh, I would never do that.
Oh, no, you never do that. I just do that. Oh, Betsy, Don's been such a pain in the bum today.
Don't you know it? Oh. Well, I've got to have a wee. So.
Okay. I've got to go because I can hardly speak anymore.
You probably talked more today than you have all week.
Yeah, pretty much.
Me too.
Yeah. But it's been very, very fun.
I realized that we inadvertently stole this idea because Becca, Sambry Stitches, and Finally a Farm Girl are doing this tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this was not an original idea. I mean, we thought it was, but
we thought it was. I thought it was.
That's the thing about cross stitch is you can steal other people's ideas, right?
Yeah. Great minds think alike is what I say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody who was with us for this. We got off to a rough start, at least behind the scenes we did, but and the initial my camera issues. But thank you so much. We really had a ball. I did.
We did. Thank you, everybody. It's been really great.
So I'll probably speak to you before, but I know you'll have a Merry Christmas, Nikki, as soon as you get your tree.
We're not going to get a tree. We're just going to stick with the pot plant with some lights on it.
There you go. Here, I'll send you some lights.
Thank you. Look, Christmas for us is very much about getting together with family and loved ones and eating way too much, sleeping in the afternoon, chilling out.
Yep.
That's what it's all about. Just having
Yep.
some fun.
Absolutely.
And
I
starting
hope,
something new.
yeah. And if you are watching this later on Christmas, I hope you're having a lovely holiday whenever
Absolutely. Yeah. And I would like to wish Charlotte a very, very happy Christmas.
Yes.
An extra special Christmas shout out for Charlotte.
Absolutely, Charlotte. I know Santa Claus. I don't know if they call, it's UK, so they probably call him Father Christmas. Is very good to you, Charlotte, because you've been a good girl. So.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, take care, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Mwah.
See you next year.
Mwah.